allegedly a yacht girl who makes far more money from yachting than she does from her music career. And according to this blind item, she allegedly has a substance abuse problem that is making her messy and causing her to lose yachting clients.
Yo, face! Yo, your face, please! With sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Saweetie has been called out for doing practically what every one of your favorite influencers, strippers, bartenders, and even some female celebrities are doing. She's been called out for basically being a 304 to some of the mega rich, including some of your filthy rich guys, whether it's from Dubai, a team that's into some kinky things. If you know, you know. But for the ones that don't, let me fill you in. Some of your favorite female influencers tend to make it seem like they got it all figured out. They act as if they're making a whole bunch of money. They're just living this luxurious lifestyle. And you see them with cars, jewelry, handbags, and designer clothes. And from the outside looking in, it seems like they're living a life. But as I always say, be careful what you wish for and never envy the next person for what they have, because you don't know what they did to acquire it.
Let's just be honest. Hip hop and females, it's kind of embarrassing right now. And I think the whole Saweetie thing, I think that sums it up best. You got 80 million followers and not even 1% was interested in buying your. You got, how many followers she got?
I mean, we can check right now. we can check right now.
Let's do the math.
Yeah,
Let's see if the math
we can check
is
right
math.
now as we're live and live.
Let's see if the math is math.
13 million. 13 million.
She has 13 million followers. 10% of 13 million is what? 1.3 million.
Yeah.
1% of 1.3 million is what? 130,000.
130.
She sold 2,000. So you in the neck? Wait a minute. So she got 1%. 1% is 130,000.
Yeah. So it's like.
So she almost in the, like she negative.
Yeah, she's like 0.1%. Yeah.
That's.
It all looks good on social media, of course, but in hindsight, some of these people have been doing some devious things just to keep up an image to portray to the world. That has been a thing for the longest, where it's been alleged that many of your favorite influencers, bartenders, strippers, and others are flown out by some of the mega wealthy from places such as Dubai and are told to do something strange for a little piece of change. And with that change comes trips to Dubai on private jets or first class, photo ops in front of luxurious hotels and 7-figure cars. But ironically, we never see who behind all of this. And it's mainly because 9 times out of 10, these women are being flown out and courted by individuals who they can't even show. Meanwhile, all of this comes with some money where it may seem like a lot to them, but to the guys that's actually giving it, it's nothing but a drop in the bucket. That is a woman by the name of Maybach May, who basically is a madam within the industry and doesn't try to hide it at all. Although she says she's not one, her actions and job title says a little different. If you don't know what a madam is, according to Google, it'll stay quote. A madam is a polite term of address for a woman, especially one in a position of authority or a customer in a service setting. It can also mean a woman who runs a brothel, or informally, a precocious or pompous girl. The meaning of the word depends heavily on the context in which it is used. And yeah, See, back in the days, there's been many madams who's been in control of providing beautiful women to men who can afford to pay for their services, whether it was the drug dealers, celebrities, mobsters, and more. It's the same game these days, but the only thing that changes is the players. Maybach May is the plug for women who are beautiful, but may be down on their luck, whether they're in need of money or just looking to be around wealthy men for their pleasure. Keep in mind that it's consensual, which is why I believe she's able to operate the way she is publicly without any legal trouble. It also depends on the state you're in, but she is responsible for hooking up some of your favorite eye candy with wealthy men stemming all the way from the likes of Europe, Dubai, Lagos, Vegas, and more. However, it's looking like she's having a problem with her quote-unquote clients, and one of those clients happened to be the female rapper from LA known as Saweetie. Now, I would say this is shocking, but it's not for many reasons. Like I told y'all before, there's many people within the industry that does it, but it's mostly kept under wraps. I guess the only reason we're hearing about Saweetie is because allegedly she didn't keep her end of the bargain when it came to however the process works between May and her clients, and now May is exposing her. Now, according to May, the story will all transpire when May allegedly hooked her client friend Jaden Sancho up with Saweetie back in January of this year. Here's the same photo May is alleging is the first time the first two met, and it just so happens that she's in the photo as well. And once again, all of this is alleged, but if you look into the eyes of May in this picture, she looks as if she's definitely orchestrated the whole thing, and she's just playing her part in the background. Sancho is a professional football player who plays in the Premier League for the Manchester United. He's of London descent, very young, and according to the claims, he makes a lot of money, but also spends a lot of money as well when it comes to the women. This is a reoccurring story we see with these young athletes time after time, so this is nothing new. However, Maybach May, who acted as Saweetie's manager, would notice his youth and spending habits on women, so she decided to hook him up with Saweetie. Allegedly, there was a deal that May made with Saweetie initially. It'll go something like, I'll hook you guys up, but you have to pay me whatever she charged her for hooking everything up, and whatever else you get from him is basically yours. Now keep in mind that all of this is alleged, but I know I wasn't the only one wondering how in the world Saweetie, this LA rapper, was able to hook up with a young soccer player from England. And now it's all starting to make sense. And according to Maybach May, she has receipts proving that initially they were only supposed to be using Sancho for his money. She posted screenshots of text messages between her and Saweetie. The first one would state, quote, "What you doing? We should do a big bear trip with good friends group, co-ed. Oh my God, it's so nice here. Not even that cold, it's 2 hours from LA. Saweetie will respond at the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. When B-words run it up on Jaden, how much they doing in a weekend." So clearly you can see that Saweetie even stated that not only she's doing it, but her friends are too, and they're all out of state with a laughing emoji. Seems like she's loving it. She also stated, when B-words run it up on Jadon. Sheesh. There's only one meaning towards that, and May will caption that screenshot saying, quote, "Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of an H word you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you come right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me." Sheesh. Now, if you're stuck as to why this happened, it's because according to her, Sancho and Saweetie got a little too close and would end up actually dating. Allegedly, Sancho was supposed to pay her some money for the service she provided, but instead he didn't, and now him and Saweetie is in this relationship, cutting Maybach May out of the picture altogether. In which if she hooked him up, it's all because of his money, and 9 times out of 10, that's the only reason that she's staying with him in the first place. So to make matters worse, he even got a tattoo of Saweetie's middle name, Diamante, behind his ear back in August. Sheesh. Now the receipts didn't stop there with Saweetie, because May would have more to say in regards to her getting her money and threatened that she would expose more if she don't get paid. In another post, she would state, quote, "Hey Saweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce internet. Child, let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you, or I could start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You should know I wasn't going to let you play me out some money when," wink emoji. She will also accuse Saweetie of doing drugs and also involving herself in the witchcraft. She would state, quote, "CC, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread, homewrecker, at Saweetie. Then in another post, she showed where she claims that she hooked the two up initially, which was their first time meeting. She would post a photo including herself in the background and the two, and caption it saying, quote, I tell a joke, but I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before and was depressed looking for a happy life. Took you to London, babes, took you to Nigeria, booked you on Australian tour. I helped this girl so much, only for her to play with my money at the end. I'm just missing my money from London, pay up, C-head, for I start naming the rest of the husbands you was playing with. Sheesh. Now in the next post, she basically explained what happened between the two. She would say, quote, I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team, as my last post shows. Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. I was a road manager with her, getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. Now it's pretty clear that May have some validity to what she's saying because she has receipts. And she even threatened to say more if she's not paid, reminding Saweetie that she spent almost a month in Africa. Basically reminding her that she knows what's going on, and if she's not paid, she's going to TMZ with more information. Now, May would then turn the fire on Sancho, as she also exposed text messages between her and Sancho, which clearly shows that whatever relationship between him and Saweetie was not only transactional and he had knowledge of it, but it was anchored by Maybach May. The text message would read, quote, Hello May, sorry to disturb you. I've been trying to get a hold of Diamante today and I have had no luck. We got into it yesterday at dinner. We're trying to figure out if you heard from her at all. May would caption that saying, quote, At Sancho, this is my last time asking about what you owe me, and you know I have facts. All them balloons you inhale got you running slow as F. In the next slide, she would say, quote, Sancho, you do not get to kick a ball in peace while owing me money and still out here tricking. It's all your fault, messy little fairy. Now, I don't know what's going on, but I know what's going on. In other words, all of this is alleged, but it's too much receipts to sit here and act as if it's fake. What it seems like is the young man got a little money, did what a lot of these guys do when you get money, but he just happened to fall in love. Simple. And they forgot to keep the hands that got information on them greased, so now they're suffering the consequences. Simple as that. And it's actually sad because now I recently found out that Sancho and Saweetie aren't even on good terms no more, and many have suspected that the two are basically over with. And why am I not surprised? Right? He served his purpose and she moved right along. Simple. And I hate to say it, but a lot of these claims are starting to make sense because remember when Cardi B called Saweetie a 304, allegedly, after she was dealing with Quavo and it was rumored that she also messed with Offset too? It's starting to make sense. Now, Saweetie haven't said much, and I don't expect it to, because clearly May has a lot of information, and if Saweetie knew any better, she would definitely have this girl paid some way, somehow, or else. I'll just leave it at that, man. Now, at the end of the day, y'all let me know what y'all think about all this. Do you think Saweetie is a 304 and she's running around in Dubai and all these other places messing with other people's husbands like May basically called her out for? Or do you think it's just a play for some type of money? Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.